The Civ 5 Gods and Kings expansion. Okay. For those of you who already know my opinion on Civilization 5, congratulations, you already know it. Civ 5 Gods and Kings expansion, I think, from what I've seen of it, although I've never played it personally, I've looked a lot at the reviews, I've looked a lot at testing and stuff about it, looks like it significantly improves Civilization 5 gameplay for the better. Particularly stuff that they've done with improving the AI and the options that are involved in the whole religion aspect, as well as the espionage aspect. I truly think it's worthwhile. That being said, I have no interest in buying it currently. I'm actually clenching my D100 here, and hidden anger. I just have it wrapped in my left fist, like. Because Civilization 5, I have a lot of opinions about that game, particularly since I bought it shortly after release. But I think Gods and Kings, if you already own Civ 5 and you don't feel like I do about the game, is definitely worthwhile looking into. I haven't played the Dune Wars mod. I've seen Dion play it before. Dion's uploaded a few Dune Wars videos to his YouTube channel. What's happening with that, Dion? Oh, and bye, Halcyon. Halcyon already left, though. Oh, that's what you're talking about, the MTG Commander. I thought you were talking about, like, some video game. You're talking, like, the 100 cards, and you have, like, a legendary creature who serves as your commander. I've tried to do that, but none of my friends will do that with me, because I have better Magic cards than anyone else I know. Oh, man. And I've played an MMORPG before. I played Asheron's Call before. I played EverQuest before. I played World of Warcraft before. What am I thinking of getting as my next gaming computer? I got this laptop back in February. I'm not looking into getting another computer this time. Grand Theft Auto games. I've played Vice City and San Andreas before. I just don't have that much interest in playing them. I mean, I don't think they're bad games. Certainly they're not bad according to public opinion. It's just not something I've wanted to play. Yeah, I played Diablo. I played Diablo 2 a lot more. I spent a lot of time with that game. I think it was a good game. I think the original Diablo was good as well. I don't think I regret the time I spent playing Diablo or Diablo 2. I actually had to ask myself that just now. Do you regret any of this? And I had to think about it. And then I had to say, no, I don't think so. Oh, man. Would I be interested in making Admiral Akbar alarm? No. What character? I personally prefer playing Priest, particularly Shadow Priest. They were the closest to Necromancy, I guess. And World of Warcraft. Opinion of the Godfather movies? Enjoyed them. Even the third one, which often gets a bad rap. Did I ever play games like X-Wing? No, fucking space shooters, especially the old ones, disorient the fuck out of me. Particularly whenever I was younger, I couldn't keep track of jack shit. So I avoided them like the fucking plague. I try to play them and I'm like, where the fuck am I? What the fuck am I doing? Who the fuck is this? Ah! And I would lose. Every single fucking time. Will I ever record a multiplayer Let's Get On With Adventure? Didn't I? I've recorded multiplayer Let's Get On With Adventures before. The Super Jinsei game is the first one that comes to mind. Whenever I get involved in multiplayer Let's Get On With Adventures, I often let the other person record. Because it takes a whole load of weight off my shoulders. I don't have to record. Fuck it, I can do whatever the fuck I want. You're the one who's in charge of all this shit. Jeff keeps asking, like, whenever we first started the Hanging Out Playing Nintendo series, Jeff, on numerous instances, like, you want to upload these to your channel? No, dude. We upload these on your channel, they'll get more views, they'll get more exposure, and you'll be the one recording, so I have zero things to worry about. J2 of Crusader Kings 2. J2's like, you want to upload this to your channel? No, dude. You fucking record this, you fucking take this and run with a goddamn bank. I'll fucking mention this on my channel. You fucking handle all the responsibility, bro. I don't care. I don't care. No fuck. No. So, no. I didn't record my version of CK2, and I won't. Never will. Don't care. No, I haven't finished I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. You've seen as far as I've gotten already. Have I ever considered doing reviews? I have no interest in doing reviews. Harvest Moon games, I played the original, which I like, and which SKS is recording, but it gets pretty laggy at times. I also played one for the PlayStation, and that was pretty cool. I played Rune Factory 3, which is like Harvest Moon, but better, I guess. Ever played any of the X series? I got X3, and, like, it's fucking expansion. I don't know what the hell. I've tried playing it before. Oh my god. That's like space combat, which already fucks with my brain to begin with. And then you add all this complex simulation, trading, and managing shit on top of that. I fucking played that for a few hours, and I fucking uninstalled that fucking game. I was like, fuck you. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have built that castle village earlier. Why must I talk so much? I don't know, bro. I mean, if you want me to, I can ban you for like 10 hours or whatever. You don't have to be here. I'm not that funny, dude. It's cool. It's true. Also, the Sin Triplets. That's a nice card. That's a nice card. Will I do another stream? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I haven't spoken to Jeff since, like, the last time, he streamed. That was like the night my, one of the Bulldogs died too. So since then he's been like busy playing, Dota 2 and like Daisy and like rebuilding his computer, and I just really haven't gotten on TeamSpeak. Except to record with J2. Besides, I don't have Arma 2, and I'm not interested in those types of games. Any thoughts on the XCOM Enemy Unknown remake? We'll just have to wait to see until it comes out. Could be interesting. Any CK2 outside of J2's multiplayer game? I haven't played it since the last time he and I played multiplayer, so he's definitely accrued a lot more game time, and even more experience than he already had in the game with me. I mean, I think it's good, I think it's enjoyable, I just haven't been interested in playing it right now. Do I have a favorite speaker? No. I guess me. I'm my own favorite speaker. Beyond, it's more a question of desire to put forth the effort. Like, whenever I look at X3, I just like, space combat plus all of that bullshit, like, it's hard enough for me, because I've always been a keyboard guy. Like, whenever I played Free Space 2 on its hardest difficulty setting with my keyboard and my mouse, my friends were always like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you no parley on joystick? And I'm like, lol, noob. Keyboard and mouse is the way to go. So you gotta add all that in with the extra complications of I just didn't want to learn it. It maybe is an enjoyable game, could be a very good game, didn't care enough to try to learn it. What do I think of the Betrayal song? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I'll get the Sword of Islam thing. Maybe if it goes on sale sometime. I don't know. Did my friend survive the assassination after your version? I'll never tell. I've played Patrician and Port Royale before. Oh god. I fucking left my damn laptop alone for so long it actually powered down the monitor. I gotta touch the touchpad. Oh goodness. I have before. They're alright games. I don't have a problem with them, you know. Would be good ways to spend time. Best first-person shooter? I guess that I've played. I guess the first-person shooter that I spent the most time playing was Quake 2. I pwned a bunch of noobs in my day, son. Hell yeah. SimCity series? Dude, one of the first games that I ever bought as a kid, I spent $34.99 plus tax, of course, on the Super Nintendo cartridge of SimCity. I fucking rented that game so many times from rental stores, and I would get such a craving for playing it that when I was like in first grade, I'd fucking take sheets of construction paper from school, and then I'd bring them home, and I'd fucking draw cities on them. I had a fucking SimCity trading cards. I had SimCity trading cards because there was a trading card game for SimCity. That fucking original game. I enjoyed it. Betrayal song, though, was there an explanation of that one? Oh. I guess not. Oh well. Touchpad or mouse for your preference? Definitely mouse. Touchpad is nice if, you know, I'm in a location like I'm laying on my bed and the mouse laser's just like, yo, derp. What? Comforter. I can't fucking reflect laser off this shit. What the fuck, bro? But usually, it's the mouse. Henry Rollins, by the way, speaker. I thought more of him as a comedian than a speaker. Did Jeff ever kill me after I played that Pokemon Tower Defense? What do you think? Laptops, I got my first laptop before I went to college. I like laptops more because they're portable. They're more convenient to use in that regard because they're portable. And also, if the power ever goes out, I can keep using it. Like, there were two instances, once during the Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri series, and whenever I was doing I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, where the power went out. And, of course, the power goes out, well, you fucking lose everything you're doing unless you're on a laptop, in which case you can keep recording the video and then save the game and everything's okay. But you know, if you're using a desktop, shit, it can hit the fan at a given moment. Will I ever LP StarCraft multiplayer? Most likely no. I don't think I've ever gotten hair stuck in a laser before. Do I play all of my Let's Get On Adventures on a laptop? Some of them weren't. Civilization 4, all of those were on Windows Vista Clunker that I no longer have. Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch, that was on the Windows Vista Clunker, and Kudos 2 was on the Windows Vista Clunker, Titans of Steel was on the Windows Vista Clunker. So yeah, I played some stuff on a desktop before. But I like laptops, so I usually do laptops. Alpha Centauri or Civ 4, I love Alpha Centauri more. Mainly because of all of the flavor it has, where it's the tech blurbs. I mean, I still have my... I have no idea how well the fuck this is gonna work. Let me fucking mess with all of your heads. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna, like, fucking spin the laptop and shit. I still have my Alpha Centauri tech tree hanging up over my desk. That's how much I love the game. With all the tech blurbs and the flavor behind the factions and the stories that they made and the voice actors they got, it was great. Civilization 4, there's not a whole lot of that flavor. It's just another Civilization with the same douchebags you've been playing Civilization with the entire time. Nope, not showing you. Because then you guys would get fucking... You'd be fucking car sick, and then you'd throw up all over the fucking stream, and it'd be terrible, and I'd have to clean it up. What exactly is the reason for... There's not one reason why I dislike elves. There is a list of reasons that, are too lengthy for me to get into right now. Should have asked me that question 2 hours ago, bro. Whew. Final Fantasy, ever play it? Yeah, 6 was my cutoff point. I've never actually played any of the Final Fantasies beyond 6, or 3 as it was known in the United States, and that's the one I know it by. I played a lot of the ones that were just released in Japan, like 5, after the fact. But I never played 7. I didn't get a PlayStation, original PlayStation, until late anyway. I've seen people play 8 and 9 before, like in real life, at like sleep-ins or lock-ins or whatever, but I've never played them myself, and I just haven't had an interest in playing them. I kind of dropped off after the Super Nintendo. Miriam knows how to strike fear into your soul better than Montezuma. You're damn right. What was your favorite Alpha Centauri faction again? Well, I like to play as Zakharov only because of the research. But Yang is pretty brutal in that he can just fucking ignore efficiency penalties and expand his tits off. Just, here's a plague. It's like, well, son of a bitch. Yang has gone every fucking where. Congratulations, Yang. Which Civ game is the best? I spent more time playing 4 than any of the others. I played the original Civilization a lot, but it was a Super Nintendo port, and that's kind of misguided by the fact that I played it as a kid, too, so I didn't exactly understand everything that happened. And yeah, Civilization Call to Power. The other tech tree that I have hanging up in my room is from Call to Power 2. Those are the 2 tech trees that I have hanging up. Alpha Centauri and Call to Power 2. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the public works aspect of Call to Power 2. It was definitely much easier to handle than fucking micromanaging workers that love to do stupid shit like move into danger. Oh, can an enemy attack me from here? Then I'm doing it right low. I don't have any portable consoles. I guess I have like a very old Game Boy, but it's not serviceable anymore. Favorite RPG? I don't have a specific favorite. I mean, I really enjoyed Chrono Trigger, really enjoyed Final Fantasy. I guess those are my 2 favorite. Final Fantasy 3 or 6. The music, I have both of their soundtracks. I love listening to them. If I had to choose which one was better, I can't. I ended up selling both of those to a guy in middle school for a lot of money at the time, too. Mainly because I played them both to death, I got my use out of them, he really wanted the cartridges, so I pulled in $90 for selling those 2 cartridges. Favorite board game? I loved Monopoly as a kid. I have like 20 different sets of Monopoly. Like, since I love Monopoly so much, people bought me like so many collectible editions of Monopoly whenever I was a kid, it was fucking ridiculous. I didn't have a problem with the, what was it called? The Eternia Crystals mod or something? I thought it was interesting. It subbed in a lot of music and like monsters from earlier Final Fantasy games. I don't think it was bad. It was an interesting twist on it. Grimith, I feel like you're talking right to me here, but I can't talk to you. It's like I have a mouth, but I can't scream. Fancy that. Is Yang still modded? Oh, like Super Yang? That was on like an old computer, like the Zeus laptop. It's all that shit's destroyed, dude. It doesn't exist anymore. You are I'm mocking you. You've never seen a live printed tech tree on a poster? Dude, what is wrong with you? They just don't make them like they used to. I've got a few other tech trees and posters and stuff, like in boxes somewhere. But, yeah, I've got 2 tech trees, bro. Do I have to water my tech trees daily? No. XSI asked me what my opinion on MMORPGs are. They're alright. There's definitely a lot of interest in them. They sell well, obviously, you know, if they weren't good according to the majority of people. Well, not the majority, but I played EverQuest before, I played Asheron's Call before, and I played a World of Warcraft before. I don't enjoy them. I guess I'm more of a single player, and since I prefer strategy games and not those games, I can go into instances. I guess my best thing that I like to make fun of, though, is like when those games you're a fucking butcher. Like, collect 4 boar ribs, 3 snake tails, and a partridge in a pear tree. And I'm like, well, let me just fucking run around this area collecting 4 of those, and 3 of those, and 1 of those. And another guy's like, give me 23 lizard tongues. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm collecting 23. I'm like a fucking butcher. I'm just like, my inventory's full of like fucking random bits and pieces that I'm just fucking giving to people. Like, here's your blood-soaked animal parts, good sir. They're like, oh, goody. I mean, you know, there's some things you make fun of, even games you love, though, so it's just one of the weaknesses of that genre. Since I love Monopoly, any chance of dragging Jeff into another game? I don't think so. What's my favorite character? I don't have one. Me? I've heard about the Elder Scrolls Online, but since I'm not like an Elder Scrolls fan so much as a Daggerfall fan, and to a lesser extent an Arena fan, it doesn't bother me. I'm not showing you the mighty tech tree. I don't look like a person who plays World of Warcraft. I'm huge. I wear glasses. I'm white. I'm in my mid-20s. I got a red nose, Dion. What am I missing? I need like a bag of Cheetos, bro? Metal Gear Solid, I have never played those games. I've watched people play them, though, and they have good elements to them, and they have bad elements to them. Not like a type of game that I've wanted to play personally, but I've watched people play them before. Your new co-worker is the gorgeous girl, but her last name is Rogan? Give me your extra resources. What kind of headphones do I use? They're like Plantronic 646 DSP audio. I had to type that out earlier, so that's how I know it. Favorite weapon from the UT series? Gotta be the flat cannon. Second, I would have to say is like a dual enforcers. I enjoyed those. I also like the link gun and a shot combo. Favorite food: potatoes, French fries, really, or home fries, or steak fries, or hash browns, or tater tots. Ultra kill or godlike. Fuck those. I'm picking holy shit. Have I ever won using espionage? Well, espionage is not a victory condition per se, but you can steal your way to victory. The problem is that you gotta make sure you play on a high enough difficulty, or otherwise the AIs will tech too slow for you. Like, even play on Emperor, and you could have situations where just the AIs are just tech too goddamn slow, and it's like, how you win in like espionage games? Like, I've done that before, where I've turned like the research slider off after alphabet, and I've just used spies. What you do is you steal a military tech advantage, then you beat someone, and then there you go. That's how you win the game. I need a ponytail to be a stereotypical WoW player. Don't mention Cheetos again. Resident Evil, I've got the original. I actually own the director's cut of the original on the PlayStation. I don't own that because of me, though. I won. The only reason why I got a PlayStation 1 is because I won it in a bowling tournament with my mom a bunch of years ago. I loved to bowl whenever I was a kid. And she loved horror games and creepy games. So she bought Resident Evil, and she played it. And she beat it. Which is something that I didn't do. That's for damn sure. My favorite Monopoly token? The dog. Played any Sonic games? It's okay, man. Everyone makes mistakes. It's alright. Just awkward. Any chance we'll get to see you breakdance? Don't think so. Oh, that was great. Had a great time there just now. Just well, maybe. Good music genre. Just like how I am with games, I listen to a variety of music types. I prefer music from the rock genre more than anything else, but you know, I own Lady Gaga's CD, The Fame Monster. I listen to Lady Gaga songs. It just depends on my mood. Best 4X game? Best? I guess I have to equate that to the most, I mean, of the 4X games I spent the most time playing, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri is on there. Civilization 4 is on there too, but I don't think I consider Civilization 4 to be a great game. There's interesting problems that not just I could go through, but other folks, particularly the me and team, will go through as well. Am I fond of any Dynasty Warriors games? No, not really. I own Dynasty Warriors 5 for the PS2, but that's not my preferred genre. Too mercurial? That's a good thing to say. Like, people ask me for my favorites in a wide variety of things, and my answer is like, it really depends on my mood. Things change with me. Like, the games that I want to play can change on an everyday basis. Like, I wake up and like, I don't fucking feel like playing that game today. Let me play another game. It's just different for me. I've listened to NWA before. Not something I keep on, like, the fucking music list, though. Do I know any World War II real-time strategy games? Yeah, there's Company of Heroes. That's... I can't think. No, I can't think of any. Ever played DEF CON? I have. Mutually Assured Destruction's always a good moment where it's like, oh great, we fucked over the world. Good story. Front Mission 3, I haven't played that one. I played the original, and I've played Front Mission 4. I've got that. Opinion on people watching LPs with earphones and bitching about stuff being too loud? Well, you would appreciate it if a guy who was recording videos didn't fuck with your ears. And I understand that people watch these videos in situations like they might be at work, or they might be in public settings where they don't want other people to listen to what they're saying. That being said, anyone who watches me for more than fucking 2 minutes should know that I'm a loud motherfucker. And so, your mileage may vary. I mean, personally, it's not high on the things list I care about. There's a lot of things down there on the list of things I care about. Don't care. It's whatever. It is what it is. My primary complaint is, people might have to listen to, Let's Plays with earphones because they can't fucking hear the guy who's commentating. That's a big problem for me. Even with my fucking laptop, I crank the volume to max and turn on the additional, fucking software speaker modifications just so I can hear what people are fucking saying. It's like, I would rather have the problem I have, where you can turn me down, instead of a situation where you can't turn the other fucking person up. In earphones, your mileage may vary, like I said. Lovecraft, I've read Lovecraft before. Any game you objectively think to be well done, but you just really hate it, I guess with Civilization 5 and all of its patches, that would be a good situation, right? You invested a lot of time into the development and the patching process, and you even have an expansion, but I fucking spent $50 on that fucking piece of shit so you couldn't fucking do anything. We're gonna get off that topic. What kind of mood would you have to be in to listen to the Insane Clown Posse? A humorous mood. Welcome to the Tilted World. Oh, all you motherfuckers are gonna die. Oh, you're dying every day. Constantly. I kill myself right motherfucking now and still won't die. Try me. Wicked clowns never die. What? Oh my goody, look good chicken. I'll stop now. Oh yeah, D100 stress ball, just fucking slinging it around. I think I clinched it again sometime around the, when I started talking about Civilization 5 again. Worms, definitely fun games. I enjoyed playing those with my brother. Multiplayer, let's get on with adventure. Probably not. I've gone over an hour over my planned stream time. How does that make me feel? Halcyon, what the fuck are you doing back here? You can't do it with LPs like from J2 because it's pretty silent and suddenly fucking fuck shit screaming. Well, at least I'm loud all the time. The plastic bottle, I kinda threw that, so I don't have access to it anymore. Command & Conquer series, I think I answered that before. I enjoyed the earlier games. I also own Generals, and that was a big disappointment. Which game do I think is a way too high price? Shit. Fucking... I don't keep track of games as they're released, so I can't really think of any good examples. I'd say Civilization 5 whenever it was released for $50 was a fucking... Fuck you. Oh, what do you mean I can get into game-breaking crashes? What do you mean I can encounter bugs like it cancels a resource deal I've had every turn, so I keep losing horses, or I keep gaining horses? What do you mean I now have 2,000 horses, or negative 2,000 horses? What do you mean the multiplayer is completely shit? You know, situations like that. I may or may not regret having spent as much money as I did on that. I may or may not regret trusting Firaxis Games. I try to stay away from Civilization 5 conversation, though, as I know there are people who genuinely like the game, who, you know, came into the game after those critical bugs and numerous others were removed, and, you know, they don't want to hear this fucking yeah, you know, I get it. So I try to stay away from that. I don't think the D100 is my ring of power, but I definitely do appreciate the D100, and it's a shame so few people get exposure to it. I've played Battle for Wesnoff. Not too much of a fan of it. Those types of games where you have like a 60% chance of hitting, or a 70% chance of hitting, or a 20% chance of hitting. You know, I played through it and I beat the main campaign, which I thought was bullshit anyway. Especially towards the end. The fucking plot twist there. I won't say anything about that, just in case of spoilers, but those things where you supposedly have a 70% chance of hitting someone 4 times, and then you fail to connect on all 4 of those times, it's like, really? Really? Oh, man. A good Disney movie? Lion King. Ever plan to do Doom LP? I think my ultra-violent, fast beatdown of the Cyber Demon was enough. What's the longest game session you've ever had? Oh, God. Like fucking just playing shit? Oh my god. There was a time all the way back in the Microsoft Game Zone where I played Age of Empires for over 24 hours straight. Good times! Age of Empires was the first ever game, was the first ever time that I actually stayed up longer than 24 hours. That's what caused me to ever cross that 24-hour threshold as a kid. Fucking staying up playing Age of Empires. LAN party? I've had LAN parties. Should more games be Rouge-like? I suppose it's roguelike, and I'm just being a dick. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, haha, lol, fuck you? You've got plenty of other games that are haha, lol, fuck you. See Sierra Adventure games. I mean, what do you mean by, should more games be roguelike? Was there ever a game series that you believe should have ended before on its sequel? Not saying anything else. Have I ever played Warzone 2100? Yeah, I have. Rise of Nations, I've played that, wasn't as enjoyable as Age of Empires. Permadeath, instilling a fear and attachment to a character. I mean, plenty of other games can distill that. Permadeath, I don't think that's something that should be forced on you, so much as your personal play style. Like, I don't have a problem with people playing roguelikes and copying the save file onto their desktop. I've done that before. You fucking play games however you want to play. To have the game impose its rule system upon you can be annoying, particularly whenever those roguelike games that instill fear and attachment to a character also end up they like cause like a desensitization or desensitivity where you actually don't end up getting too attached to a character because they're all shit because they're all gonna fucking die. That takes a lot of time and experience and luck to get through some of those games. Where do they bury Air's Sunk's body? I don't know. I've asked him why he doesn't do this stuff anymore, like his whole Let's Play things. It's sad, it's sad. I wouldn't mind going through some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with him. Dan 4K's right, no one knows. Oh, excuse me. Do I prefer roguelikes to be ASCII or with... I like sprite tiles, if only so that, you know, I don't actually make a mistake. I tend to make more mistakes if I, like, assume that something like, oh, that character? Oh, that's not important. Oh, shit, that was important. But, you know, I can learn ASCII stuff. Like, I'm serviceable in those situations. I'm serviceable at NetHack. Say, for instance. Length. It will last about 30 minutes to an hour, I think. I know how wordy I am, so... All I got to say is rogue shenanigans, I want my fucking dollar. Have you ever been tired when you played a game but couldn't quit? Yeah, Age of Empires. Favorite cartoon? I mentioned earlier in this that I enjoyed Rugrats and Muppet Babies a whole lot. Muppet Babies will make those dreams come true. Muppet Babies will do the things for you. That's enough. Ever played RuneScape? No, I have no interest in doing so. Muppet, 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 baby, baby, babies come true. Oh, man. Oh my god, message from Mysterious JG! Oh my god, Mysterious JG sent a message from Afghanistan. His shitty internet somehow allowed him through. That's amazing. Good job, JG. You made it through. If I had to play one Civ 4 leader for the rest of time, who would it be? Ramses II. I could father a lot of children and grandchildren and be fucking awesome at building shit at the same time. Would I ever go back and watch those childhood cartoons again? There's like a few moments where I get like a childhood urge and I watch that stuff again, but I left that behind me. Interested in playing End of Nations? I don't think so. Like, I like my strategy outside of MMOs. I don't like interacting with people. There's yet another reason why I don't like this whole live stream thing. In addition to, you know, that's another reason why I didn't do it. Live interactivity. You know, people are cool and all, and I'm a part of the human species, and, you know, I like people. That doesn't mean I want to spend time with people. I can like you all from my own little cubbyhole, TYVM, lol. What do I think about going over my planned time? I guess I'm okay with it. My throat's hoarse. I don't have a problem with speaking to myself for so long because I've done it. I transition, you know, from vocal speech to thinking speech. Again, though, I question what the fuck's wrong with you guys. I didn't have anything better to do. On the weekend, I'm gonna have to, like, be Cookie here from You Don't Know Jack and just, like, insult you guys right now, because at least Tayama went to the zoo. Yeah, I played, old platform-style RPGs. Final Fantasy would be an example of the old ones. I played the first through 6. Chrono Trigger, love Chrono Trigger. I played Earthbound, played, Breath of Fire. I've gone through, Luthia games, and a bunch of other RPGs. Older ones. Is it complicated for you to stare into a tiny lens? It's not complicated for me not to lose my train of thought it's just annoying that I have to, like, focus here. Like, whenever I record videos, I actually look behind the laptop. I have an old monitor back there now, so it's like a reflection now. Ever since I got this laptop back in February, it's actually been like a way for me to like see how I'm like pantomiming myself. A way for me to criticize myself. I like to look at myself, too. Because I am awesome! I have no idea what the hell that gesture was. It's knowing I have to like arch my back to make sure I like fucking angle my tall body into you guys perfectly. It's aggravating, but I'm doing it. Cookie Masterson, yes. What race did I play in StarCraft? No, my favorite race was Zerg. And I could be pretty deadly with those. You could all go watch Jeff. Is he actually streaming? I thought he was having too many fucking computer problems, and he was too busy playing, like, Daisy and shit to, like, fucking stream. Has he, like, announced anything on his Twitter doodad, Bababajig? I'm an introvert? I guess so. How much money do you think I've spent? Oh, my, I don't even know. It's been thousands. Thousands of dollars. Fire Emblem series is not bad, and not bad. Not bad. I don't have any negative things to say. Games. Mech Warrior, that wasn't really a thing for me. I enjoyed Mech Warrior 2, and I played through Mech Warrior 4 Mercenaries. But that whole complex situation kind of reminds me of Space Combat. It's like, if you fucking play with, like, the maximum difficulty and shit, it's like, holy fuck, I've got to mother this goddamn mech! You sons of bitches, quit running away from me, I only have one leg! Like fucking tiny ass mechs are like, no! They just keep running away and I'm like, fuck you! What's the tiniest thing I have on my desk? Right now, I guess the tiniest thing is the bag. Isn't it easier to talk now that you know that people watch you live and direct? No. No. It's exactly the same. Since I talk to myself anyway, it's now that, I guess, in addition to talking to myself, I'm talking to other people and you guys are responding. You all are actually simulating the voices in my head. Good job. What toppings do I like on my pizza? I'm pretty plain on that. Pepperoni's my favorite. I can handle sausage and Canadian bacon. That's about it. I'm also not a big fan of cheese, so I usually end up peeling cheese off unless it's really good cheese, and it has to be really good cheese. Ever had an ant farm? Yeah. Do I make my own pizza? Sometimes I have, but I usually end up being pretty lazy about it and end up putting a frozen pizza on my fucking pizzazz device. Pretty awesome. Again, I don't have a couch, bro! So how could it possibly look great if it's on fire? It's on fire! Fuck your non-existent couch! I've been hunching over all this time. I just looked at myself in like the video preview thing. That's good. You guys can actually still see my face. I'll even adjust this down a bit. Ah, I need to stretch up and actually fucking sit in correct posture in my chair. Oh, it's bothering my back. Oh, man. Too much pressure. The princess reversion is sitting on your desk provocatively. My desk is not that big, bro. No. Any suggestions for a newbie Let's Player trying to do Let's Plays? Stick to games that you enjoy and that you'll enjoy playing. Also, stick to games which are not complex, as in, you don't have to fucking jump through hoops to explain how they work or to record them. Because difficulties like that can end up stopping you. Whenever I first started with Liberal Crime Squad, there's not a whole lot that I had to say about Liberal Crime Squad. Particularly on the Bay 12 Games forum, where that's where I was basing that from, where fucking lots of people understood Liberal Crime Squad anyway, so I was like preaching to the choir. Stick to something you love, and something that you know, and something that is not complex. Unless whatever it is you love is complex. Then your mileage may vary. The Sim series, I don't have a problem with them. I'd like to play life simulations from time to time. I could get one of those inflatable ones. Ever played Superman 64? How old is that beard? I last shaved 6 or 7 days ago. Legend of Zelda, I've played the original, Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. I really liked those ones. After Ocarina of Time, though, I lost interest. My brother liked Majora's Mask. I was like, nah, and all the other ones were just kind of like, eh. It's not my preferred genre. I'm more of a nostalgic gamer, if you guys recognize that. And I just like more of the older games than newer ones. Favorite platformer? I don't know. Diversion?
Hello! That was a good joke, Grimith. Especially after you murdered your friend for suggesting the game you.
Maybe not. What do you like to do in your downtime at the museum? Weave baskets? Have I played Spore? Yep, I got that question before. I've played Spore. I don't think it's a bad game. Once you get to a certain point, though, it lacks fun for me. A whole lot of it, Will Wright has a lot of creativity and ingenuity within his brain. He makes some novel concepts. Spore was interesting. Not my favorite game, Have I ever played Crash Bandicoot? A very long time ago. Museum Guide? Of sorts. Watcher of South Park? Not really. If Jeff Major is the Charlie Sheen... I don't even know. Bye! What would be my ideal game? One that keeps me incessantly, constantly entertained and provides blowjobs. Just saying. Maybe not Cheetos. I can buy Cheetos at the store. I don't need the game to give me Cheetos. We're good. Any of these side-scrolling beat-em-ups or fighting games, it's not my preferred genre. I mean, they can be fun. I've played them before as a kid, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade games and stuff like that. Not bad. A scary game I played? System Shock 2. Splatterhouse. That was just scary. BioWare games? Baldur's Gate, I played that. I mean, you guys aren't, like, actually making questions now. You're like, if I just throw a noun at Grimith, he'll be able to interpret what I mean. Ever had the Power Glove? My preferred genre after strategy, I guess it's like role-playing games. The weirdest dream I've ever had? That's too long of a story for me. Anyway, we're approaching 3 hours here. I've definitely had this going for 2 hours and 50 minutes. I think the show's over. I think we're done here. No more questions. We are done. No more. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'm gonna go relax my back. I get something to eat too, sink my teeth into some flesh. We'll see. Let's do this again sometime. Good joke. On to the flag burning, that's right, Halcyon. Serious business. If you didn't get your question answered, well, then you didn't get your question answered. I answered a lot of questions, god damn it, so fuck you. I'll see you all on another Let's Get On With It adventure. Let's get on with it sleep, perhaps. We'll see. Toodaloo. Bye.